Yeah, I'm making big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, I'm really that guy. No, I ain't no small fry. If you wanna get it done, you know who to call, right?
One card, that's all. Yeah, my face card good in all states. Money like fast food, need Happy Meal, big fry, large shake. All I know is get it now, like wild way, can't hesitate. And if they hate, gon' let them hate. I keep going up, I'm levitating. I might go 1 week, no sleep, then spend a whole next week on the beach. I'm really living like this, no joke. I remember days we was sleeping on the floor. If you had one pick and you don't wanna lose, you know to choose. They know how I do it, they liking my groove, I'm making big moves.
I'm making big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, I'm really that guy. No, I ain't no small fry. If you wanna get it done, you know who to call, right? Yeah. I'm making big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. I'm with all the big shots. I get all the big knocks. If you wanna see me, you better come to the top.
Whenever my phone ring, I know it's the money. It's sweet and it's sticking to me, it's my honey. Been at it a long time, I'm still spending no honey. If you think you taking it from me, you funny. I'm pushing the buttons, I call out the shots. If you think you better, I'm calling you out. If you wanna speak, come meet me at the top. At first they couldn't see, can't stop watching me now. I pay my own way, then I stayed in my lane. Can't stop going till I reach all my goals. You don't have no way, you always been a lane. You just wanna be me and it shows. If you had one pick and you don't wanna lose, you know to choose. They know how I do, they liking my groove. I'm making big moves.
I'm making big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, I'm really that guy. No, I ain't no small fry. If you wanna get it done, you know who to call, right? Yeah. I'm making big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. Yeah, big moves, big moves, big moves, big moves. I'm with all the big shots. I get all the big knocks. If you wanna see me, you better come to the top.
That's out of the stadium!
Let's go! Come on! Something! Come on!
Ah! Swing and a miss!
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide!
Wow.
Unbelievable.
The XBL stage lights up again tonight for two players who are in the thick of a playoff hunt. The upstart rookie who has shown they can keep it close with the best of them goes toe-to-toe with a former runner-up and league-frequent Giant Slayer. Two huge wins are on the line as we witness Pelmav and the Quetzals take on Jcoops and the Colts. Welcome to XBL Match of the Week.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. Tonight, we've got our XBL Match of the Week kicking off for you. Myself, Dwayne, bringing you the play-by-play commentary, and joining me once again in the booth, who just with me for the AAA matchup, it is Oxbox. How you feeling tonight, Ox? You ready for this one?
I'm ready, D-Money. Let's do it. Good matchup here. We had a great matchup on AAA, dead even most of the way in both games, and now we've got another great matchup between two players real close in the standings to each other.
Yeah, that's right. We have the Antigua Quetzals, led by Pelmav, an upstart rookie here in the XBL. I believe only one rookie, maybe three in the XBL, excuse me. But one of few. And he's trying to make his name, and he's going up against Jcoops. Jcoops, a former runner-up way back in Season 6, and he's bounced up and down in the standings over the past few seasons, but he's had a bit of a resurgence here. He's been hitting the ball well. He got some really big early victories in this season, and he's definitely in the thick of the playoff race right now. So a couple of victories tonight could be big for him, and would be even bigger for Pelmav, who's trying to string something together.
Yeah, Boops, on the one hand, he looks like he's pretty safely in the playoff conversation, but Pelmav is really grinding. He has a great shot to make the postseason, but he definitely is going to need every win he can scrape together. And sweep here on match of the week would be huge for Boops, or for Pelmav, excuse me. And then Boops, obviously an XBL vet, he doesn't want to get swept. He's going to go. He's going to want to represent here on Match of the Week, and both guys are good pitchers, so I think it's going to be two really tight games.
Yeah, we've highlighted a couple things real quick to get before we go into it. It's the fact that both these players are known to employ the contact swing, and that's been big in SMB4, a big difference in gameplay style that has brought about a lot of run scoring opportunities, a lot of different kind of base hits and things like that, especially with the player model changes as well. And that ties into the big ballparks. We've got Bengata and Shaka on our hands for this set tonight. And like we've already said, these two battling for some postseason berths. So very exciting pair of games. They're pre-recorded for us, so Ox and I are able to play with them at our leisure. So we're going to go ahead and jump away for just a second, get the game set up, and roll game one for you as these two players kindly recorded this for us. And this is going to be an exciting matchup. So yeah, hang tight. We'll be right back, everybody. All right, folks, here we go. We load into game number one here of XBL Match of the Week. It's at Shaka Sports Turf, home of Jcoops. An interesting switch up in home stadium for Jcoops. This is the first time he's ever played at Shaka, and it's worked to his favor, I believe, in this season.
Yeah, it's the new home of Jay Boops, surprisingly, and yeah, he's won a lot of games here, I believe. I'd have to look at the splits, but you always want to hold serve at home. And look at those uniforms by Pelmav. I'm liking them.
Yeah, interesting. They look
The half pinstripes.
Yeah, the half pinstripes. They're interesting. And he takes his first pitch on Match of the Week, and therefore a strike from Jcoops, pitching with Patrick Corbin. He's known to have a lot of pros and ex-pros on his teams.
Yeah, look out for Mike Trout on the Colts.
That one lifted to the left to Corbin Carroll. He takes care of it. Simba Sardines now batting. That one ripped over the head of the jumping shortstop into left field, so there's a single. 1 out single. Pelmav getting the first hit here in this XBL matchup tonight. Next pitch lifted to center, should be taken care of. This is our second game in a row tonight here at Shaka.
Yeah, a lot of Shaka action here on Match of the Week. Both these guys, like we said, contact swingers, they're not going to chase out of the zone a whole lot. Wow, that looked like a ball, but called strike.
Good rip by Mango Tango into the left center field gap. Mike Trout able to pick it up, not before the runner gets to third. So there's first and third. And we got Vip McPherson.
Yeah, 2-out rally here for the Quetzals early.
Yeah, early runs on Match of the Week are always huge. We'll see if he's able to apply that pressure. 2-1 pitch in there for a strike. That one lifted to center. Mike Trout calls for it, makes the grab. Out number 3. Go to the bottom half. Here comes Whit Merrifield against Nyla Narwhal. Looks like a lag pitch they had there.
Oops, fortunate to get out of that one clean. Pelmav looking to do the same here in the bottom half.
Yeah, a lot of good contact made in that inning, but it didn't all materialize into runs for Pelmav. Is the 2-1 in there for another strike. Cutter upcoming. Just misses the zone, so Boops runs a full count here on the leadoff hitter.
Interesting arsenal here. No changeup, but she's got a lot of heat and blows that one by Boops, first batter.
Yeah, gets him swinging. That is a good pitch there from Pelmav. Here comes the slider now for Corbin Carroll. Misses for ball 1. Screwball gets lifted. Mango Tango able to make the grab in center field. 2 down. This is Mike Trout.
Yeah, here he is.
3-hole hitter, center fielder.
Unlike a lot of guys in this league, these two, along with Ted Danson, are 3 guys who really like to use the slider as a pitch. You won't see it often around the XBL, but these 3 use, along with Ted, they use the sliding pitch well.
I was up in the zone there for Boops to try and take a swing at, and he does. He lifts it easily to second base. And yeah, both of those players employing sliders on their pitchers here in this game. We'll see how that works out for them. As we hit the top of the second, 6-hole hitter up for Pelmav. He takes a hack at one. Jumping second baseman can't get there. Blade out and right takes care of that. Gets it back into the infield, but there's a runner at first for Biff Benson.
Yeah, another base hit here by Pelmav. He's got 3 already, all singles.
1-1 pitch coming up from Corbin. There's a distractor at first. That one's through the hole. So now 2 on, no out.
Yeah, another nice base hit.
Another hit through the hole. This is going to load the bases up, it looks like. Blade gets that throw in, so everybody stays where they're at, station to station. Bases loaded, no outs for the pitcher here. Big moment.
Yeah, bases loaded with a weak hitter is a tough spot to be in because you can't really bunt, but that's exactly what Pelmav's going to try here. The full send squeeze. Wow, what a bunt.
Yeah, that could easily turn into a double play, but that had to be a good bunt, and it was. So the squeeze works out with the pitcher. Nicely done. The next 1-0 pitch,
too.
Pop behind the plate. Yeah, that's big for Jcoops. He's going to try and keep those runners where they're at and try and get out of this with 1 run now, as there's 2 down for Sardines.
Well, it's huge for both players, obviously. Oh, well, that one's smoked in the gap.
That should score 2 easily. It's going to be a 2 RBI single for the Quetzals. Early runs here, 3-0 now.
I was just about to say the pitcher's bunt was so huge because if Pelmav doesn't score here, that pop-up after the pitcher with the leadoff batter really could have hurt Pelmav, but a clutch 2-out single in the gap gives him a 3-0 cushion here early.
3-0 pitch in there for a strike. Big hitters count. Curveball hit on the ground. Witt, short way to second, takes care of it. But 3 runs across the plate. Now Coops has to do some hitting against the nicely stacked Nyla Narwhal. She's got good heat, good pitch selection. Lifted to left field.
Die. Yeah, dies in Shaka.
Shaka's held a few in tonight, and this game no different so far.
I was just getting it out of my mouth to say I don't like bunting with bases loaded no matter who's up. Excuse me. Because, Dwayne, you can easily hit a bunt anywhere near the pitcher and they can force out you at home and then turn the double play at first. It's super risky. And suicide squeeze, normally the runner on third takes off on the pitch. But Pelmav sent the entire bases loaded but nobody out. A heck of an aggressive play and really paid off for him.
Yeah, that's good aggression early. We'll see if he continues to play that way and it keeps paying off for him as this game wears on. Liner there from Jcoops right at the second baseman, so that ends the second. We go to the third. Corbin tense. First pitch swinging. Diving play by Witt Jr. Throws it to first in time. What a play. Good defense from Jcoops. The 2-out pitch stroked right up the middle. That's going to be a 1-out single. Quetzals showing, not afraid to just get those runners on base with that contact swing.
Yeah, this is why he's really tough to beat. He strung together a couple of good innings against me in the same kind of fashion where, if you notice, all of these base hits are singles. And I think in S&B 4, it's a lot easier to get a single on a contact swing than it ever was before. As you see the pop up to the infield there.
Yeah, catcher should
Obviously
be able to take care of it.
the contact swing limits your power, but it's really efficient for getting base hits, and Pelmav's great at just putting a bunch of them together. As you see another single in the left field here.
Yeah, it's the second time now he's loaded the bases with singles. The pitcher's up again, same scenario as last time. This time he can't quite squeeze. He's going to have to try and get a hit with her. He does not, and that ends the inning. Boops comes out unscathed.
Yeah, but 9 base hits through 3 innings so far already for Pelmav. He's not having any trouble with Patrick Corbin's stats.
Jcoops going to have to get creative with his bullpen soon, but he also has to try and string some things together at the plate. He's going to get a leadoff single here in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, nice start. That was almost a gapper.
Now Chapman lifts it foul. Oh, 1 check that. Runner at first still. Good strike in there. Now evened up 2-2. This one hit up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. Now there's 2 on, no out for Jcoops.
Yeah, that was a tough pitch to hit there and a nice single for Coops. He's now gotten 2 on, nobody out on a pair of singles. And he's going to try a bunt with his pitcher as well. Going to go foul.
Let's see if he tries again. The 0-1 pitch. He does bunt right at the pitcher. It's going to be over to 3rd and then back over to 1st. Not in time. Fielder's choice.
Yeah, the 10th speed on the pitcher was slowing him down even more. Very fortunate not to get a double play there.
So a bit more bad luck for Jcoops. We'll see if he can bounce back here. He's got himself into a good hitter's count now with Whit Merrifield as leadoff hitter. 3-1 pitch taken for a strike. It's full. Slider into the left center field gap. That could be extra bases. Tango does pick it up. 1 run will score. Now there's 3-1 ball game, and there's 2 runners in scoring position. Tying run all of a sudden at second base for Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, great at bat there by Boops. Really worked the count. Got 3-2. Did not miss that slider. Put it right in the gap where you got to go with that pitch.
Takes the cutter on the check swing.
This game was really one-sided up to now, and now Boops is 1 hit away from tying it up.
He swings at this one over to 1st. McPherson going to take it himself, but a run crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
Nice job of getting the run in there.
Mike Trout gets behind this one. Sardines able to grab it out of the air, ends the inning, but it is a 1-run ball game.
Wow, Mikey Trout, he crushed that one, Dwayne. Just no luck there for Boops. Still a good inning to get 2 back.
Yeah, we got ourselves a ball game as Corbin's back to work in the 4th. This one on the ground, a diving play from Witt Jr. It's going to be an infield single.
Yeah, great play again by the Colts defense, but a nice runner on his way to 1st. Not enough time to get the throw, but it could be a double play, and it is.
That's a good double play. Just what the doctor ordered for Jcoops is now Corbin's back to neutral mojo.
Thought we were on our way to see another single fest rally started inning, and that one's in the gap. It's going to be a double.
Could see Pelmav thinking 3 for a second, but he holds up. But yeah, it's a big 2-out double. Quetzal's not done yet. As Mango Tango's first pitch prayer steps in.
A double play even bigger now because that was surely have scored a run.
Big strike there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the inning. Pelmav goes reaching. We go to the bottom of the 4th. No runs across the plate.
Yeah, Boops turned into the bullpen here early, Dwayne. 4th inning in a jam. But elite fastball finally has some velo to work with, and he just blew those right by Pelmav. Two
2-1 pitch here to Freddie Freeman. Check swung. 3-1 pitch. Let's send it up the middle. Good play by the shortstop. Takes care of it for out number 1. It is the catcher, Adley Rushman. He hits this one up the middle. That's going to get past the glove of the diving shortstop, and that will be a 1-out single for Jcoops here. Something possibly brewing as JJ Bleday now digs in.
Yeah, that screwball in the zone is always a dangerous pitch. It's a great chase pitch, but it can really hurt you if it's left over the plate. Boops tagged that one nicely.
And quickly a hitter's count. Strike in there. 2-2 misses low. It's full all of a sudden. Pelmav's got to make a pitch. Runner goes. It's through the hole. It's a good hit and run from Jcoops. Runner's thinking about third. He's challenging. And now he's in a diddle scenario, and I think he's going to win. He does.
Oh, no. That was actually a pretty good pitch, but Boops did not miss it. Great hitting and running, but he was hosed at third.
See, he thought about the bunt there.
Yeah, well, if he tries again, does not.
Swing up the middle. This game's tied. RBI single from Jcoops.
Wow. Even better result than a sac bunt there for him as he gets the RBI base hit. And Bueno was going to just comment, this is Pelmav's first PvP league experience here. Like we mentioned, a rookie to the XBL and not a lot of PvP experience. So the diddling is one thing he has not had a lot of practice against. Diddling in PvP can be crazy. And there's another base hit by Boops.
All of a sudden, he's got the bases loaded with 1 out. Big scenario for him. Pitcher Tyler Gilbert at the plate. He's going to contemplate substituting here as he's already dipped into the bullpen, as he stated earlier.
Yeah, Gilbert finally giving Boops some velo. It's tough to take him out after only a few pitches thrown, and he is going to leave him in here with the bases loaded. Another pitcher bunt with the bases loaded, maybe.
Infield in, and then they're no longer in. Coops can't get the bunt down. He gets it into the gap on the with the reliever. That's going to score 2. Now it's 5-3.
Wow. Pelmav got him to chase horribly with the 2 bunt attempts. Got ahead in the count and left the slider over the plate. Tyler Gilbert doing a heck of a job here as not only a reliever but comes in with a pinch hit 2 RBI single. Give his team the lead.
Fly ball to left should be able to be handled by Pelmav, and it is for out number 2. Runners remain where they are, but yeah, Colts now with the lead. Big moment. Game's flipped on its head. Stump Bridges in here trying to make it happen for the Quetzals. He gets that one on the ground. That will end the inning, but 3 score. We go to the 5th.
Yeah, Boops was hitless going into the bottom of the 3rd, and he's really exploded here in the 3rd and the 4th inning. Like you said, turn this game on its head. It's now 5-3 Colts, and it's on the Quetzals to try to battle back here.
Yeah, he's kicked things up a notch with the velo and the elite 4-seam. One-two pitch. Lifted to center. Should be catchable. Trout underneath it, and it is. 1 down. Brings up Grizz Glass. Ball just misses. Another one fouled away. 1-1 pitch. Just missed down the middle.
Yeah, got away with that one.
That one poked through the hole, just over the shortstop's head. Into left field, finds some grass, so that's a 1-out single. Biff Benson at the plate.
Yeah, nice piece of 2-strike hitting there by Pelmav. Distractor on base again here. Saw that really help him earlier in the game.
He gets another hit. Jumping second baseman can't get there. It was really close, though.
Yeah, it's always hard to tell on those whether to dive or jump. I actually think Boops made the right call there. I'm surprised he didn't come up with the catch, but it was an amazing base hit. Here's another one.
Pelmav singles, the bases loaded again here with 1 out. Let's see if Jcoops can get out of a jam. pitchers at the plate. That's the third time he's done that. Got the bases loaded
We've
for
had-
the pitcher spot.
Yeah, both guys have had like multiple at bats with the pitcher up and the bases
Oh, it's
loaded.
popped
gonna
up.
try the. Wow.
A repeat of the squeeze from earlier does not work out this time.
Really, really fortunate it wasn't a popped up double play bunt with the full send.
This one on the ground. It's a diving play by Chapman at 30. Throws it to first. Oh, not in time.
Not in
Run
time.
scores.
It was just about to come in. Chapman on what an amazing play that was, saving a run. But the hustle at first gives the RBI.
Coops is trying to hold on to the lead here. He's got I believe it's Joan Duran. I can be corrected if I'm wrong. That one Bobby Witt Jr. can handle. There's out number 3. So Duran gets out of the inning. 1 run does come across.
Got Pelmav to chase that one there with the bases loaded. And, good job by Boops to only give up 1 there. Could have been a lot worse. Pelmav got to be kind of frustrated. He only got 1 in that inning. But now we go, it's only halfway over here, and we got a 5-4 game. It's anyone's to take.
That one lifted. Uga makes the grab. 1 out now in the 5th. Runners still at first for Rushman. Sees it low from Bridges.
Dwayne, much like
good
in our
strike.
game 2 of AAA, this Shaka atmosphere, it's who can get the most, base hits, especially with guys on base. We're not going to see many home runs. It's going to be lots of, hits over the infield or balls in the gaps. That's really all it's going to come down to.
Yeah, you got to find those hits. You got to string things together. At this stadium, got to utilize all that space and all that grass. So far, both players have done it here. In this 5-4 contest, this one on a line, out number 3. We go to the 6th. Duran's still going. Catcher, bad ball hitter at the plate.
Yeah, I want to call him Johan Duran, but it's spelled like Joe or Joan.
I'm just going to stay away from his first name for now as he gets the strikeout. Mango Tango looking to get something going for his club. Still down a run. Good strike there. Broken bat, sees it on the ground to Witt Jr. Throws it to first in time for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 25, Vamp McPherson.
Curveball in there for a strike.
Boop's first reliever did a heck of a job here, and now this is probably, I would guess, his best reliever, and comes in here in the 6th and does a great job. So 5-4, Boop's looking to add to his lead here in the bottom 6.
Yeah, he went to the bullpen early, but so far he's holding fast. He's got enough arms to try and navigate this game. He gets a leadoff single here in the 6th inning for himself.
We've seen both guys get a few hits like that right over the shortstop in that sweet spot.
1-0 pitch, nice strike. Matt Chapman lifts it. Is it catchable? It's off the glove of the diving left fielder. It looks like both players are going to try and get an extra base out of it, and they do.
Man, that's tough. Perfectly timed dive there by Pelmav. Left fielder unable to come up with it. Now nightmare situation as second, third, nobody out. Guess who? The pitcher's up with runners on again.
You got the big hit last time for Jcoops. He gets another rip. 1 run does score. Runner remains at second base, though. Good base running there from Coops to separate them. It is 6-4.
Got to be able to control multiple base runners in this game at the highest level. Heck of a job by these pitchers at the plate tonight.
Yeah, getting good hard contact, making things happen, making plays necessary. This one lifted to center. It is catchable, so Coops remains at second base. 2 down. 1 run's already crossed the plate. Corbin Carroll over 3 with an RBI. Nice strike there. This one hit up the middle. Tough play. Center cut. Gets it over to first in time. Nicely done. Ends the inning. One across. We go to the 7th.
Yeah, great play there to not dive. He would have had no chance at first if he dove for that. Ran it down and made the play, save another run. Still finds himself down 2 here, and we're getting to the final third of this ball game.
Still in this XBL match of the week, game 1. Quetzal's looking to break it open, somehow come from behind and get a victory. Coops trying to hold it, get himself a big win.
You know, it's crazy. Dwayne Pelmav's out hitting Boops 15-11 here tonight, and that's a chase K right there. This reliever's shutting down the Quetzals, but a lot of singles by Pelmav, just not as much production as he'd hoped. Still a decent job with the 4 runs, but he's left a lot on base.
Yeah, he needs that dagger hit. You know, the singles have just not quite been enough. He needs that gapper, that big one, or, you know, the big mistake in play. But it hasn't worked out for him so far. He does have 4 runs to show for it that he can still build on. As we're in the bottom of the 7th, Colts at the plate. That one on to Benson at third. He makes it over to first in time for the out.
And this is kind of how it goes when you see a lot of contact swinging. Is a lot of innings might go kind of quietly, but 1 or 2 run lead is nothing for these guys to just string together one good inning. They can put up 2 or 3 in a hurry just off, base hitting you to death.
1-1 pitch now. This one hit right up the middle. Going to be a 2-out single for Coops. He keeps the inning alive.
It was a nice rip there, but it's yet another single. Oops was on it.
My apologies. My mic was muted there for a second. Didn't mean to be.
Oops got both the Witt brothers on this team, and Bobby Witt Jr. going to go into the gap in right center, bringing another run.
Yeah, that widens his lead to 7-4, but he's caught between first and second. He can't diddle his way out of that one. And that'll end the inning, but a run does cross the plate. We're in the 8th.
Nice job hitting the cutoff man by Pelmav. But Boops does add another run, and the deficit's getting bigger here as the game gets later and later. Only 6 outs to work with.
1-0 pitch to Xander Zhang, the pinch hitter. Fouled away. Durant's still going. 27th pitch upcoming for him. It's crushed left center field. Both outfielders are running way back there. They can't get it. It's off the wall. It's extra bases. A no-out double.
Great at bat there, and a heads-up bench move right there, Dwayne. Ace Exterminator on that hitter gave him a crazy stat boost against this tough reliever. There's not a whole lot of A-grade relievers in the league, so you got to use that Ace Exterminator opportunity wisely.
That one hit to the left side. Runner remains at second. Simba Sardines batting. Trying to get him across. Hits it to first on the ground. Ooh, that was a risky one, but Duran completes the play.
Yeah, Pelmav really needs this run on third to try to cut into this deficit and not have to do it all in the 9th.
4 outs to work with in this Game 1 XBL match of the week. On the ground to Freeman again. This time he takes it himself. There are 3 outs. So Coops takes the 3-1 run lead into the bottom of the 8th, where he looks for more insurance. One more shot for that for him.
Vinny Kabusler.
Lifted to lefty. It is Vinny Kabusler. I believe the sidearm closing pitcher for the Quetzals.
Oops just got another hit with his pitcher.
That's insane the way he's been able to get it done with his relievers tonight.
Colts bullpen getting the MVPs tonight.
3 very hard hit balls this evening. As another one finds its way through, and it is 1 out, 2 on in the bottom of the 8th. Here
comes the meat of this Colts order with Corbin and Trout on deck. Pelmav cannot afford to have this deficit be greater.
1-1 pitch misses for a ball. Looking for a double play. This one's on the ground to first. Over to second. There's one. On to first, not in time. Fielder's choice.
Yeah, that's a big out there, but you got to get this guy out too.
Big slider in there from Kabusler. This one on the ground to shirt should do it for the inning, and it does. Trout is thrown out, and we're going to the 9th. Jcoops 3 outs away from a Game 1 victory here.
Good job there, Pelmav, to keep it here at 3 runs. But he really needs some of that early inning magic that he had. And start putting some base hits together as Duran's velo's finally dipping a little bit. Maybe if he can get to that next reliever, have a better shot of getting a rally going.
We'll see if Jcoops can't shut him down. He's got 38 pitches on him. This one lifted to right. It is playable. 1 out recorded by Blade. Vic McPherson, how up? Lifts it to left. This one also playable. There are 2 down. Carroll makes that catch. So last chance here for the Quetzals. It is Grizz Glass.
"41 pitches for Duran. He's just taking this game over, both at the plate and on the mound.
The 2-0 though misses. It's 3-0. Composed kicks in. It is a strike. That one on a line over to second. There's out number 3. That ends game number 1. 7-4 in favor of the Bayside Colts.
Wow, what a ball game. A big comeback for the Colts. And they take game 1 here at Shaka, the home team. Being treated well tonight by the Shaka crowd.
Both players with 16 hits apiece. So they ended up getting a lot of runners on base. In the end, Boop's able to convert more. And that was the difference, you know. A couple bigger extra base hits. The Quetzals very close, though, to making this an even closer game. Possibly coming away with a victory if things went differently. But Jcoops made it happen. Nice game number 1. We're just going to step away for a moment and prepare for game number 2. As this is on pre-record, so we'll see you in just a few. Here we go, folks. Bengata Bowl. Home for game number 2 of this XBL match of the week. We just saw the end of game number 1 at Shaka. As we just stated, went in favor of the Colts. Let's see now if he can take the away game for the sweeper. If the Quetzals can win their home game here at the famous Bengata Bowl, one of my favorite parks, personally, as many of you know.
Guys, if you listen real close, you can hear that Bengata crowd booing Dwayne and his return back to the bowl. They're chanting, "Get Rince."
They want me rinsed here as we've moved over to the wheel this season. Maybe we'll make an appearance back at the bowl. Got to do something about this lighting, though. It's a little bit strange. As Boops leads off with a bunt, it is not successful. So 1 down.
Wow, interesting play here to start the game. Yeah, it's nice to see somebody still using Bengata, though.
We do have Frost up to deal with here on the starter, Alonzo, for the Quetzals. That one on a line right at the first baseman. There are 2 outs. Mike Trout at the plate again, fastball hitter. The 2-0. Hit through the hole. There is a 2-out single.
Yeah, Mikey Trout is a scary man to pitch to. I luckily didn't get burned by him in our set, but in a few scrims against Boops, it felt like he hit a home run every time.
Ooh, dangerous pitch there. 1-1 upcoming. Here comes a curveball. That one lifted into right field foul territory. Sardines should be able to travel over there. He does. There are 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the first. Quetzal's a chance on their home turf now to try and jump back into things in this series. Good start. Left center field. Into the gap. That's going to get down for extra bases. Trout gets it into third. Oh, and the Quetzals get in there safely. It is a triple.
Wow, a heads-up play right there. The ball didn't go all the way to third from the wall. And Pelmav said, "I'm beating you," and took all 3 of them. Great piece of hitting, too.
So Jcoops competing with a leadoff triple in this game. Quickly 0-2 against Sardines. Gets a strikeout.
Oh.
There's 1 down.
Yeah, I bet he wishes he had that 0-1 pitch back. But now we got Sonny Gray pulling an Aaron Rodgers. He's injured 3 plays into the game.
Are you kidding me? Wow. Coop's going to have to go to the bullpen here?
You know, it's interesting. We saw Pelmav really kind of destroy Boops' low velo starting pitcher. And then once he went to the bullpen, only gave up 1 run the rest of the way. So if he does try to leave Gray in here, Pelmav's got a really good shot to get ahead early in this one.
He leaves him in. He gets a first strike in there. Next one fouled away. That was a dangerous pitch. The 0-2. Lifted to center field. It is going to be caught by Trout. The challenge? No.
Why?
Pelmav, I think, left a little late that he couldn't pull it off. He saved the runner at third, so now 2 outs, runner at third. He's got to get a hit to get him across.
Definitely a late jump. I think it ended up working out. He probably was hosed, but wow, look at Sonny Gray. He gets hurt and just comes right at you.
He gets out of the jam injured. We'll see how long Coops keeps him in the game.
You know, there's players like Luke Archer and Sudo who actually love when their pitcher gets hurt. Eduardo, they feel like they can pitch better with a hurt pitcher.
Yeah, that's always been an odd take, but something about that low velo, it either goes really, really well or really, really poorly. We'll see how it goes for Jcoops as this game develops. He lifts one to center where Tango can get underneath it, and there is 1 down.
Yeah, this is kind of the whole reason why we added the SPRP this season for situations like this, so you wouldn't just absolutely tank your chances of winning the game if something like that happens in the first couple innings. But then again, most people don't have great SPRP stat pitchers, so it is an interesting decision to grapple with.
That's a good take there from Coops. Borderline pitch. He gets a 1-out walk. Runner at first for Bobby Wood Jr. The 0-1 out there for a single. So now 2-on after the walk and the single.
Yeah, Boops has come out swinging here in game 2. He's picking up kind of where he left off. It was a weird swing.
He may be not 100% sure about that pitch as he looks at another one that's very close. It is 2-2. The count. That one, a floater over center fielder into center field. Run will cross the plate, and the score is broken open here by the Colts.
The pitcher, number 47, Sonny Gray.
The injured
Zerwin
Gray.
Alonso. Zerwin not fooling many people. Boops, we saw put an unbelievable hitting display on with his pitcher in game 1. And he's going to bunt here with Gray, and it's a good one.
Look at how slow he crawls up the line. After the bunt, there's 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs here. Coops looking for a single to keep the inning alive.
Gotta say, Sonny Gray being a great teammate here tonight.
Merrifield looking for a pitch to hit, fouls it away.
Ooh, dangerous.
1-2 pitch taking, good take. 2-2 through the hole. That's going to be another run scored. 2-0 Colts off the RBI single.
Nice piece of hitting by Boops with 2 strikes as well. And Alonso's velo is just not fooling Boops here.
That one on a line. That one's caught. Excuse me. That one ends the inning. So 1-0, 2-0. And quickly 2-0 the count in this bottom 2.
Boops really turned the tables there. He had a guy on third with 1 out. His pitcher just got injured. And he gets out of the jam, gets up and rallies for 2 more in the next half inning. So, and Sonny Gray was a part of that. So really a fortunate swing of events for Boops, but he played well. He executed perfectly.
Yeah, pretty wild turn of events here. Trying to navigate this with the injured pitcher, Gray. Still going. Getting a couple outs here in this inning. 2 down, no runners on. That one's hit up the middle for a single.
Yeah, that's Pelmav's first hit off Sonny since he got hurt. It's since the frustration building off of the super slow stuff he's got going on, but 2 out hit up the middle might wake him up.
The elite cutter's still dangerous even at this velocity with that type of junk. Wow, over the diving Jcoops' head there with the bloop single. We see the pitcher at the plate now.
Yeah, not going to lift him, it looks like. That was an insulting fastball.
This one right up the middle, playable for Witt Jr. on the first in time. There's out number 3. We go to the third.
Oops, gets out of it again.
Some quick curveballs. This one crushed. Left field. See you later. This short porch of Bengata is not holding that one at all. 410 feet from Mike Trout makes it 3-0.
There he is. That was a no-doubter. Mikey Trout, ladies and gentlemen.
I've seen Coops take me yard at Bengata Bowl in the very similar fashion. Big home run there. Big pull shot. Quickly, a ground out makes it 1 out in this third inning after the homer. And this one lifted to center field where it is playable for Tango. Now there's 2 down. 1-1 count. Pitch upcoming on a line right at the third baseman. Now there is 3 outs. We're going to the bottom half of the third inning. 3-0 Colts. 1-2-3 coming up. Good strike in there from Gray. Still going.
Wow. Still going and just nicking the corners. That one was right over the middle.
So difficult to just square up at this velocity, I'm sure. Gets him looking with the 70-mile-an-hour curveball. Wow.
Hey, looks like Tim Wakefield up there. Just confusing hitters.
Just hucking it in there at the slowest possible velo in the game currently right now, I believe. A little bit of junk, decent amount of accuracy, it's workable. But we see the batter walked here.
You know, contact swing against guys like this can actually be a better strategy than power swinging. Wow, that ball kicked off the pitcher harder than he hit it.
Yeah,
you can tell Pelmav's getting a little frustrated not being able to hit Sonny here.
Yeah, not getting a lot of good contact, not getting a lot of good reticle placement on these slow pitches.
Well, you train and you work so hard to be able to hit a fastball on 93 ego, and then all of a sudden it's coming in at like 75, and you're not sure what to do with all the extra time.
Yeah, difficult to change timing on the fly like that. That's, you know, an adjustment that so few can make so quickly. As there's 1 down in this fourth.
We saw Pelmav get up to a 3-0 lead, very similar to this in game 1, and Boops turned the game on its heels in the blink of an eye. So this one far from over in just the 4th inning, and both guys trying to grind it out with dealing starting pitching.
The pitcher, number 47, Sonny Gray.
Coops considering the substitution now on Gray here in this 4th, and he will take him out for the pinch hitter Rooker.
And Sonny Gray deserves to be on the play of the game screen at the end of the night.
Yeah, getting injured and going through 4 shutout innings, or 3, excuse me. That's got to be commended somehow. Full count here to the pinch hitter. This one hit down the left field line, but foul. Gonna do it again. 3-2 pitch. On the ground, a short. Glass picks it up, throws it over. The scoop not able to be made. Tough error.
Oh my. We hope things don't start unraveling here for Pelmav. He's kind of rushing things. He almost didn't catch that ground ball and then overcharged it. So you got to take a deep breath.
We're at the second baseman, and thankfully for the Quetzals, out of the inning, we go to the bottom of the 4th.
Here's the game 1 hero, Duran.
That one popped up, unable to be playable, so that will be a single. Brings up McPherson with the runner on. Decent speed. Pelmav didn't show a lot of want to take off in the last game. Swing and a miss, strike 3 at 101. That's tough to reach.
Yeah, he just faced Sonny Gray for 3 innings of meatballs, and now Duran's coming in throwing smoke. Oh, and the hit and run hit too hard.
Hit too hard on the double play now. Nice job by Jcoops to get the turn. But more rotten luck for Pelmav as we move to the 5th.
I like the idea there, didn't you? He picked a good pitch to go on, got a good pitch to hit it hard. Just unfortunate where it went.
Locked in Trout, 2 for 2 with the home run and a single. Made it 3-0 last time up. We'll see what he can do here. Takes a pitch. Runner at first, no outs. That forkball is crushed to center. It is way back there. Tango looking up. He catches it on the jump. What a play.
Wow, what a play. Mango Tango tracked that one down. I think we all knew when that pitch was getting let go, Trout had the chance to really do something with it, and he didn't miss. Bengata just keeping that one in here long enough for Tango to make the great jumping play. That's a tough play to make.
Yeah, I think he catches it just before it hits the wall there. I don't think it was going to get out of the park. But on the warning track for sure for extra bases and then some. Run would have scored. Now there's 2 outs. Runner at first for Rushman, the catcher.
Yeah, that was about the only part of Bengata that holds that ball in too, or else Trout would have had his second of the game. Anywhere but center.
JJ Bleday has 2 on and 2 out for him himself. Nice strike there with the forkball. Alonso getting tired. 74th pitch upcoming here in the 5th. Wrote a lot of pitches in this game.
Yeah, you got to think this would be his last batter here, Dwayne, don't you think? Try to get out of it, or he's coming out.
Full count pitch, sees him walked. I think he's got to come out now.
The shortstop, number 57.
No hesitation. There it is.
A little bit, but now he's going with one of Old Faithful here.
He's not.
He's not.
Where you
Alonso
gotta
remains
double
in.
switch it.
Leaving him in. Crucial moment here. Quickly an 0-2 count. Bobby Witt Jr. looking for a strike. Is it through the hole? The diving play. Witt Jr.'s got speed. He beats it out. Infield single. RBI.
Yeah, that was a good swing and a good spot. Witt Speedy makes it to the bag just in time. He's having a good ball game.
Now we see Bridges come out of the pen. Trying to get a double play here. 2-1 the count. The fastball. Very high velo. Crushed still by Coops to center. Tango able to make the grab out number 3. One does come across. 4-0 here, bottom 5. Caught off the hands there, 1 out.
Yeah, Pelmav getting frustrated. Now he's got to leave the pitcher Bridges in the game. You could see he didn't want to take him out last inning. And Jcoops squeezed in one more hit to take a 4-0 lead here.
Now on the ground, and Merrifield throws it to first in time for out number 1.
2.
Or 2, excuse me. Durant's still rolling. He's got 9 pitches. In there for a strike. That velo tough to catch up to late. Quickly 0-2. Curveball comes in there. Caught by Merrifield, and that's the end of the inning. So the Quetzals needing to start chipping away here as the game gets late quickly. We're moving to the 6th.
Yeah, Duran picking up where he left off in game 2. And wow, that's going to be a leadoff ball stroked in the gap.
Yeah, diving attempt there, just missed by Pelmav. Ends up making it extra bases, so Boops in a good scenario. Was that Duran again?
No, I just meant he's cruising in this game just like he was in game 1.
No, but that's the
when he
leadoff
got-
hitter batting. Was that the pitcher?
Oh, it might have been Duran again with the... You got to be kidding me. If it was, I think you're right. The 2-hole. Duran has just killed it on the mound and the dish.
Love to see the versatility. Pitcher batting in this game seems to be something of an anomaly as well.
You need to get Pseudo to investigate a possible 2-way player trade on that guy.
2-2 the count. Bridges trying to make the right pitch. Jcoops swing and a miss. Good changeup.
Center fielder, number 15.
Huge strikeout
Big K
there.
Yeah. Look who it is.
Trout having a great night in this game. Number 2, this one hit on the ground to short. Glass able to get to it though and throw it to first in time for the out. We're moving to the bottom of the 6th. 4-0 still in favor of these Colts.
Yeah, here's 2-3-4 for the Quetzals. Got to get something going.
On the ground to short, taken care of easily. This one though crushed. Way back to right, but it's got air under it where Blade can make the grab. 2 down.
That was hurt right there. He hit it well, just died.
So we got Grizz Glass at the plate with 2 outs. Takes a high strike, very high. Can't catch up to the heat now. Duran feeling it. He's locked in. That one right up the middle. Good hit there to keep the inning alive.
Yeah, throwing 101 is tough to catch up to. Boops kind of bailed him out there. Looked like a changeup or a screwball right over the heart of the plate.
Good strike
Pelmav
low.
smoked it.
Distractor in play. That one hit. Looks like it could be up the middle. Merrifield able to pick it up, though. Throws it the short way. Makes a good play. We go to the 7th.
Number 5, Rennie Freeman.
Good range there by the middle infielders of this Colts team. On the ground, a short. Glass throws it to first in time for out 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 35.
First in there with a ball, then a strike. Hit hard out to left. Ugo makes the grab. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 33.
In this top of the 7th inning here, 2 outs. XBL match of the week, game 2. Coops won game 1. Looking for the sweep. Quetzals looking to jump back into things here and split it up. We already saw one epic comeback tonight. Will we see another?
Yeah, Boopsy in a commanding spot here to take a sweep here on Match of the Week and would really be detrimental to Pelmav's playoff chances as every win could get him closer and closer to that playoff cutoff. He's right on the edge.
You'd have to
Trying to
think
sweep
losses
here
here
would be
tonight
bad.
might keep him from having a very realistic chance of making it.
Yeah, it's going to set him back, make it that much harder to get into those top 14 spots. But we did see, like we talked about, Boops was down 3-0 in game 1 and just came out of nowhere for 5 or 6.
2 out
And
hit and then
pitcher
another
hits
one
all
up the
night.
middle. He's hustling for third. Is he out? Oh, what a play.
Oh no.
The third
He
out
was
has been
just
made a
starting the
third.
rally he needed. You can't make the third out at third. That hurts.
Yeah, it takes a big chance away from himself to possibly chip away more. This slider taken out to right center. What a play by Sardines.
The third baseman, number 38, Matt Chapman.
Into
Yeah,
the
that was a
eighth,
heck
one
of a
out.
grab.
Two-one pitch in their fourth strike. Here is the changeup. Hit on the ground. Coops unable to make solid contact. Decent throw, makes it 2 outs.
The pitcher, number 59.
Yeah, Bridges has really been cruising since he came into this game, and look, Duran finally makes it out at the plate. He's still on the mound trying to finish things off here as we go bottom 8.
Pelmav 6 outs to work with in the face of a sweep here on Match of the Week. Boops 6 outs to make it happen to really solidify his playoff chances.
Oh
He
my
gets
goodness.
Gets an out there on the warning track. That was crushed by Pelmav, but not enough.
That's almost as good as you can hit a ball in contact swing, and Corbin Carroll makes the catch with his jersey caught in the fence. Back to the wall.
Pelmav misses the off-speed pitch there, right down the middle. Tough break.
Oh, another one down the tube. I mean, this is where the game just gets frustrating when you're hitting balls hard to get caught and you're not hitting balls hard that are right over the middle like that. It's painful.
Yeah, it's a struggle we all relate to when we're slumping right now. Pelmav trying to break out of it, but he's got such little time left here on primetime tonight. He had some runs early in game 1. Ended up surrendering more to Jcoops in a comeback fashion. Having trouble here in game 2, trying not to get shut out as there's 1 down in the top of the 9th. Carroll hits this one fair in the left field corner. That will be extra bases. So a dangerous 1-out double.
Mike Trout's up again, folks. Look out.
Good strike there. Yeah, Trout locked in. A couple of really good low strikes here from Vinny Kabuzler, the closing pitcher.
Yeah, especially with Submarine. I think he's Submarine.
That one caught by McPherson. Throw to second. Double play. Ends the inning. What an amazing play.
Wow. That's the kind of play that can send you into the 9th and really come alive. Duran's finally tiring here. And he might get a Corbin Carroll.
There's 1 down quickly in this inning as Duran's still going. 1-0 pitch on the ground to second. Merrifield makes the play, and now there's 2. Boops 1 out away from a sweep here. McPherson trying to keep his team alive. Really good plays here in the end of this game. McPherson does keep his team alive.
Tonight.
So he has a chance. Still 4 runs down. Needs to string some hits together. Biff Benson, a fastball hitter. Sees one miss inside. It is 1-1. Looking at a possible pinch hitter, pinch runner now. Durant. Oh, yes. Okay. That happened a little fast for me. That one hit the center, though. This should do it. Mike Trout's back there. Makes the grab, out number 3, and the Colts walk away with a sweep here on Match of the Week. 4-0 in the score in Game 2.
Tough L for the Quetzals, and well played by Jcoops all night. Played some solid baseball, Dwayne, and got a well-deserved sweep. That's big for the Colts, and unfortunately not great for the Quetzals as they're going to look to really lock it down here down the stretch if they want to get into the playoff picture.
Yeah, still some games to play. That's the one thing that's a plus for the Quetzal. So we'll see if he can string things together like he was able to string hits together in that game one. That's really where he looked the
Yeah.
best there early in that game one. He was able to get some runs, but then the pitching could not quite hold Jcoops. Jcoops showing a lot of patience tonight and when he got pitches to hit, he crushed them. Big home run there in the second game. And just great pitching to get a shutout there as well from Coops. He's a difficult pitcher. He's got a lot of experience. So that experience, I think, showed through tonight. But great pair of games from these two. And shout out to them again for pre-recording them for us so we can have them here for you tonight. Big doubleheader. Fun to be here with you tonight, Ox.
Yeah, it was great casting with you, Dwayne. 4 great baseball games together. And yeah, like you said, well played to both players. Pelmav came out swinging early, and he looked like he was on fire. He had like 11 hits through 3 innings. And Boops just found a way to really extinguish those bats really the rest of the night. Well played to both guys, and good luck to all you guys down the rest of the season. We're coming down to the final weeks across all 3 leagues.
Yeah, we're hitting the home stretch, so everybody get those games in, get with those people that have been difficult to schedule with in your DMs, and try to make it happen as soon as you possibly can, for the benefit of yourself and the league as we go forward into the playoffs. So we can get seedings locked up, matchups rolling, and that's where things get exciting. We'll be live here a bunch on this channel as the leagues get into their semifinals and World Series matches. So exciting stuff. Great to be here again with you, Ox, once again. We're going to be back for the roundup this week. Sorry we skipped it again last week. We will be going into some in-depth stuff for the playoffs, so really exciting content there. And yeah, again, 4 great baseball games tonight. We'll have more for you as the season goes on, and we'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody.
Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.